She's amazing. In the series, Scotland Yard Detective Rutledge returns from service in World War I, hiding the fact that he's suffering from what was then called shell shock, now known as PTSD. So it's very relevant to today. The ghost of a Scottish sergeant major he was forced to execute for refusing to order his men into a battle they could not survive, rides with him in his motor car and in his mind. Of course, as with a standalone novel, you will want your protagonist to have interesting physical, emotional, and psychological traits. Is she a beautiful genius who has no clue how to interact with men? Does the protagonist suffer from low self-esteem because of something traumatic that happened to him or her in his childhood? Is he secretly an alien inhabiting a human form? What are his or her good qualities? Whatever it is that shaped who the protagonist is today, warts and all, just make sure that this problem goes unresolved at the end of the first novel in the series and everyone after that. Though progress may be made, this character flaw should travel with your main character throughout the series as new challenges, new loves, or new villains appear. Of particular importance when planning a series is your leading character's job or the life circumstance that puts him near danger or conflict, physical, emotional, or psychological. In novels, conflict is the name of the game, whether the problem is physical violence, or lost love, family problems, or an inability to save a dying planet. Typical jobs include detectives, spies, cops, coroners, military heroes, pilots, reporters, doctors, psychiatrists, attorneys, government agents, world leaders. And I'm sure you can think of many more that are relative to whatever genre you write. The character's name should be memorable, distinct in sound and spelling from other characters in the book. Lou, Lee, and Lyle get confusing if they're all characters in the same story. The name should be appropriate to who the character is and to the time period in which the character lives. Ichabod Crane, Scarlett O'Hara, and Luke Skywalker are examples. Sometimes I've run into a name that I can't decide how to pronounce, and it stops me every time I come across it. Try to avoid that. What brought your protagonist to this moment in time? Where did he or she grow up and with whom? What do others think about him? Is she likable, liable, bumbling? Does he talk too much, too little? What are her habits, his hobbies, her secrets? Well, you may not choose to reveal every detail about your character's background. You should know as much as you can about him or her, and since you're writing a series, you should take advantage of future opportunities to let this person grow, have setbacks, be strong, be vulnerable, be human. Then,